New York lawmakers introduced a bill that aims to halt data center development. Apple's new iPads and MacBooks may be here sooner than we thought. And Lyft rolls out teen accounts with enhanced safety protections. It's Monday, February 9th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. On Friday, New York State Senators Liz Krueger and Kristen Gonzales introduced a bill that would stop the issuance of permits for new data centers for at least 3 years and 90 days to give time for impact assessments and to update regulations. The bill would require the Department of Environmental Conservation and Public Service Commissions to issue impact statements and reports during the pause, along with any new orders or regulations that they deem necessary to minimize data centers' impacts on the environment and consumers in New York. The bill would require these departments to study data centers' water, electricity, and gas usage, and their impact on the rates of these resources, among other things. The bill, citing a Bloomberg analysis, noted that nationally, household electricity rates increased 13% last year, largely driven by the development of data centers. New York is the 6th state this year to introduce a bill aiming to put the brakes on data centers, following in the footsteps of Georgia, Maryland, Oklahoma, Vermont, and Virginia. It's still very much in the early stages and is now with the Senate Environmental Conservation Committee for consideration. Well, it's about that time. Apple is gearing up for a slew of hardware announcements that will include upgrades for the entry-level iPad, iPad Air, MacBook Pro, and MacBook Air. That's according to Mark Gurman's Power On newsletter. In line with what we've seen in recent years, Gurman reported that a product launch is currently slated for as early as the week of March 2nd. Apple unveiled the M5 MacBook Pro back in October, bringing the chip first to the 14-inch model. With the coming announcements, we should see the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips finally arrive. Gurman noted that new 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros are on the way, along with a new MacBook Air. We're also likely to see new iPads soon. A new entry-level iPad will be able to support Apple Intelligence thanks to the inclusion of the A18 chip. And as Mark Gurman reported, the iPad Air will be getting the M4. Updates to the Mac Studio and Studio Display are expected to follow, as well as a Mac Mini refresh down the line this year. As Gurman previously reported, Apple is also said to be releasing its first low-cost MacBook sometime in the very near future. Lyft has officially introduced teen accounts for kids ages 13 to 17. This is a rideshare feature in which teenagers can request their own rides, which is similar to Uber's pre-existing platform. Teens request the rides on their own, but parents can keep an eye on things every step of the way. Lyft says that parents or guardians can see every ride in real time and manage the account. They also get updates at pickup and drop-off, and the app allows communication with the driver when needed. This is a rideshare service for teens, so there are several new safety features. The drivers must meet the highest standards on the platform. Lyft says they get annual background checks and must have proven safe driving records, positive passenger interactions, and experience behind the wheel. The teens have to enter a PIN to ensure the correct rider gets in the car, which is something Lyft has been experimenting with for adults. Audio recording of the ride is on by default. For an added layer of safety, Lyft Teen is available right now, though not everywhere. The company has launched the platform in 200 markets, including New York City, Chicago, Atlanta, and Miami, among others, and it's coming to more cities as the year goes on. Thanks for listening. There's more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Cheyenne McDonald and Lawrence Bonk, and it was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.